what it puts. Blood on his jacket, what's love?
Oh! What?
Another murder by the horrid beast! Milt on the Peyrak.
You're back. So, how shall it be? Will you help hunt down the Grandmaster diagrams? Those for Witcher armor?
All these diagrams somehow wound up in Toussaint? How is that even possible?
Toussaint was once home to Tiensail, a legendary and now deceased elfin master armorer. Witches from all corners of the world came to him to forge their plate, their mail.
Heard about him. Supposed to have been the best.
And thus he charged a king's ransom for his work. Witches would take difficult, dangerous work to earn the coin to pay him. Some, alas, met with misfortune, and the diagrams they carried were left to rot with their earthly remains.
Got it. Find them, find the diagrams. But how can I know where to look for their remains?
As it happens, I learned my trade at Jensail's side. So I heard the stories of the missing witches firsthand. What he told me, well, that is what discouraged me from seeking the diagrams out myself. We must strike a deal. I shall tell you all I know. In return, once you found the diagrams, you will let me draft a copy.
Where do I look for these diagrams?
I know of 5 likely fallen witches, each from a different school, of the wolf, griffin, cat, bear, and manticore. Which should I start with?
Tell me about my brother, the wolf.
His name was Aton. I remember him well. My master liked him, helped him find a safe, yet well-paid contract. A few years ago, an archaeological expedition arrived in Toussaint from Castel Gropian. They questioned my master about the elfin ruins at Termes. He warned them of the danger there and recommended they take Aton as an escort.
What kind of danger did he mean? Any idea?
Legend claims wraiths haunt the chambers beneath Termes. I cannot say if there is any truth to this, but both the scholars and the Witcher disappeared without a trace.
The Griffin. What can you tell me about him?
He came some 200 years ago, but my master remembered him well. This Witcher was not stripped of emotions, you see, as his colleagues were. He had taken on a contract at Fort Usa and required better gear. He showed my master his diagrams, paid a deposit, and was never seen again. Apparently he rode off one night from the fort, never to return.
Any idea where he went?
No, it said he left in a rush, so he may have left something behind. Only ruins remain of Fort Usa, but you may wish to search them.
Let's talk about the cat.
A year ago, Bartolome de Launay, the ducal armorer, asked me to confirm the authenticity of a Witcher diagram he had received by messenger. You see, at the time he was working on new armor for the ducal guard. A Witcher from the School of the Cat offered to sell him diagrams for a full set of gear. The diagrams would have been helpful indeed.
The diagram you saw, was it really a Witcher diagram?
Beyond any doubt. It's a shame Delaunay didn't let me draft a copy. He was quite shaken up, afraid the Witcher might simply kill him and take his coin. Possibly a well-founded fear. Soon after, Delaunay disappeared without a trace. I would have searched his former home for clues, but it has fallen into disrepair, and it is simply too dangerous there.
I'd like to ask you about something else. These diagrams, where do I look for them? Let's talk about the other Witchers.
Of course. Where should I begin?
Tell me more about the bear, can you?
He appeared shortly after Master Tiensail took me on as his apprentice. I remember the bear-head medallion that hung from his neck. I remember a towering witcher who haggled like a fishwife.
Witchers never have too much coin.
True. This one clearly was not wealthy. But he pledged to bring us coin after he completed a contract at the Tufo vineyard, where a building had just collapsed. Time passed. The bear never showed, and my master sent me to the Tufo estate. As it turned out, the Witcher had indeed accepted a job. Yet that was all they heard of him, and that is all I know.
School of the Manticore. Probably know the least about it, though once, long ago, wore some armor forged there.
My master said the Manticores have their fortress in the Far East. A century past, one of their number came to him, a witcher named Merton. He made a poor impression on my master. He stank like a dwarfen still, and quarreled fiercely all the time. Tiensail slammed the door in his face and told him to return when he sobered up. He would conduct no business with a drunk. The Witcher, however, failed to return. Folk say he got into a booze-fueled brawl with the ducal guard. He was arrested and sentenced. Bastoy prison, where he was held, well, it's been a ruin for years. Still, you may want to start your search there.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Hark, Beauclerc! Has hired a witcher to get at the root of these... Every resident of our fair town is hereby required to aid the witcher in any way he requests. Sir Knight, beware of head crumbs. Remove your helmet. Let me live.
Reginald Hallfrey has returned, not to be missed. Buy your tickets now, available from me alone.
Yes, a face no ointment could help.
The Witchers.
Beaver booger me.
that stench. Wonder if I'll find anything Merton left behind here. Notes in the journal suggest that straight out of prison, Merton went to the legendary cave. Lebioda was supposed to have hunkered down there once. That's my next destination.
Mouth's dry as a stockfish.
Merton mentioned. Need to look around. Slips of paper all over. Prayer on each one. Maybe Merton left one too. back of the diagram. Seems he left the prison, came here, then went on to the temple.
That's it, Roach.
Lamet, my friend, it's common knowledge Bombino Nero yields the best sweet bread.
Bombino? Use yourself for Bombino.
Damn, something's seriously wrong here. About seems like. Should look around. Might find something interesting. Spectre in a place like this? Behind a wall? Someone must have blown some poor fellow up. Spirit can't rest in peace.
I've got something of my own to pull out.
That Gwent will be the end of me. I've lost
What's
the
happening
game.
to your head?
And verily I say unto you, if men were but to let the prophet Lepiota's teachings into their hearts,
Up to our necks in work, yet they have to drink themselves sick.
thus raise your voices with mine. O prophet Lepiota!
Oh!
Lepiota. Oh, Prophet Lepiota.
I swear to live according to thy teachings,
I swear to live according
This
to thy
empty
teachings.
gate. Slip up
and never
here.
to stray
Dodge it
from
all.
this straight and narrow path which thou hast wrought for us.
And never to stray from the straight and narrow path which thou hast walked.
Damn it. Just like the great beggar described it, Chapel Merton visited must be in the cave. Damn it. What's going on here?
I feel holy.
Nude women in a cave? Something's not right.
They all died.
Beggars here? Must be a test. Great. Now being swarmed by kicking wars. These were really just an illusion. It looks a lot like Lepiota. Impossible. dig site to seek foundations relic of some sort. Look into it like that. Wonder if it's a relic of some sort. Something's not right.
Stick that necklace in your bloomers. Did you think I...
Gentlemen, with
Brothers,
good
let
company.
us kiss! Let us
Talk
murder!
about him, and shall be as good as gone. Must
Avenge you, comrade!
Why men throw their lives away attacking an armed witcher, I'll never know. Something wrong with my face? Last stop.